Hey guys, I'm Per Nilsson from SCAR SYMMETRY. You're watching Stormbringer, the Austrian heavy Zine.
Yeah, you haven't been in Austria quite a while now, so I have to come up here to Sweden just to get hold of you. Yeah, why was that? Why haven't you been there for a while?
I don't know.
Huh?
I mean, for the past several years we haven't been touring all that much, and so this year's been many places we haven't been to in a while.
So this we are actually on the boat right now to Finland. Maybe you can see it in the back. We're already moving here away from Stockholm. Is this one of the first times you played in a longer time now, or do you appear live?
Yeah, this is the first show in 1.5 years.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a comeback. I've been busy. I started playing with Meshuggah a couple of years ago, so I've been busy touring with them quite a bit and some other stuff.
Yeah, but
so.
So it's not that you disbanded, but you were on hold in the meantime?
Yeah, it was like hard to manage to, I mean, not have schedules clash.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the other bands?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I think in 2014 was it, the last album?
Yeah.
Which was announced as a trilogy album. But what about the other two parts that were promised then?
Yeah.
Are they coming, or is it just on hold as well?
No, that's never really been on hold, but it's just been like something that I mostly, because I do, I guess, most of the work on it, the production work, and I've actually been working on it, but slowly since the last album. So it's really close to being finished.
The second part.
The second part, yeah.
Of course,
so,
is there already a name for it?
Yeah, it's the Singularity Phase I Cenotaph.
Of course, a nerdy scientific title like the other records as well.
Yeah.
Coming to this, is it that you're a bunch of scientists, nerds, and instead of some metal players, or because
we're
judging by the titles, it's like you're reading some textbook from scientists.
Yeah, and I mean, I think like talking to some fans, they would like us to be scientists, but I guess we're just nerds.
Yeah.
Like we love sci-fi movies and books, and especially our drummer who writes all the lyrics. He's like big into those kinds of things.
Okay, so he reads all the books and then he tells you, and you say, okay, let's make a song out of it.
Pretty much, yeah.
You agree with his views and everything, like the science fiction stuff and everything, all this dystopic.
Yeah, I mean, not everything is meant to be taken as our worldview. And I mean, anytime he writes about a conspiracy theme, it's not like he's a foil hat.
Okay, so he doesn't believe in reptoids or something.
I don't think he believes in it, but it's an interesting theory, and it's like great material to use for lyrics for like proggy melodic death metal. Yeah, I think so.
Coming to that, somebody just described your style as metaphysical death metal. Would you agree with that?
I don't know.
Have you heard of it? Metaphysical death metal?
No.
I think it fits the topics of the songs.
Yeah, sure. I guess it's a good description as any.
Yeah. So we are on the boat right now. I always mentioned it before, but I don't know if you can see it out there. There's Stockholm moving past us. Is it like that? You're from Sweden, and basically those cruises were invented here. Is it like that you're going on those boats like in private from time to time?
Well, I haven't in many years, but it's a pretty common thing. And it's weird because the cruise, it goes to Finland and then it goes back, and no one leaves the boat.
Yeah.
It's just like, why are we even going to Finland?
To leave the boat.
Yeah.
You leave the boat tomorrow.
The boat could just leave port and go out into the sea.
Yeah. Just stand there.
Hang out for the night and then go back and save on fuel and stuff. But no, we're going all the way to Finland.
I mean, the ferry is going back and forth anyway, so.
Well, there are people who uses it, to transport themselves to Finland. For example, that's what we're doing. on this cruise. We're playing late night tonight, and tomorrow morning we will depart and go do 2 shows in Finland.
Okay, so you take the reason to just be over there as well, to take and to take the boat back at some point.
We received the offer to play here and to play in Finland on the same date. On the same day.
Yeah.
I got 2 offers. I was like, can we do it that weekend? And and this is a Thursday. Tonight's a Thursday, so then we have Friday and Saturday to play in Finland. So
to party a little bit.
Everything works well. Yeah.
At some point in your career, you invented the concept of the 2 singers, like the one with the harsh voice and the one with the clean voice. What about the other singer, Christian? He departed from the band. Of what reason back then?
I guess we had a falling out because of a number of things. So we decided to not move on with him, and then when we started like looking for like what to do for the future, like we already had in mind to have 2 vocalists, so that's what we did.
So it worked out fine.
I think
looking back on it.
Yeah.
And are you aware that all those metalcore that came up afterwards was just taking the path of this 2 vocal stuff, like with the harsh and the clean vocals?
I have no idea. No, I've never seen a connection from that. We've done it. I don't think we've influenced anyone else to do that. I think there've been bands that did that before us. Yeah. It was just a thing that we felt that like our first singer, he like often told us that it was such a strain on his voice, and like when we did tour, like then first few shows the voice is fine, but at the end of a tour it's like if you especially the songs we have, like when the clean singing is like so high pitched a lot of the time, and if you like growl half of the time and then you're gonna do the high pitched stuff, it's like so
you basically need 2 guys for it.
That's like it's inhuman for most people, and I mean there are plenty of bands out there that like do it, but they have vocals on tape and stuff like that. And
I think the Iced Earth singer is like it's like doing all the voices himself.
He's incredible. We toured with him when he was in Into Eternity. And we were all like, how the fuck does he do it? And he
how many people are in there?
And he seemed to be partying every night, and like, just like everyone else, and like maybe not taking care of himself properly, like, but still every night it was like up there. And
I mean, you play guitar, but you also have to take care of what you're doing on stage. So are you in a time now in an age now where you just take more care of your body, not partying the night before when you have a show going on? Or is it still like rock and roll?
I never was much of a bad boy anyway, so
a party guy.
Well, not that it affected the shows anyways. Like,
you don't have to be a party guy, but it's always the rumors that bands just drink and have sex and everything and take drugs and everything. And I think you were a good example that it's not like that. It doesn't have to be like that.
Most of the time I have a few beers before the show, and after the show
or lemonade.
Well, today it's a Fanta.
It's a Fanta.
But it's spiked.
Heard right. So what does the future hold for SCAR Symmetry? What's the next steps you're going to take?
Well, obviously we're going to finish the album, make people less angry with us.
We're looking out for that, because it's like 5 years.
Every day I get like 10 messages on Facebook like,
where's the album?
What's happening? Are you dead? So that's a priority. We're doing these shows now in Finland, and next week we're going to Japan actually for the first time.
Okay.
We're doing 4 shows.
Cool.
That's gonna be really sweet. I played in Japan last year with Nocturnal Rites, and the year before with Meshuggah. So I've been there a few times now, and
people are weird.
So, but this will be the first time for SCAR Symmetry, and the guys are like super stoked about it. see the
I can
crazy
imagine. Yeah,
culture and everything.
yeah. It's a very interesting country.
It's a triple place. It's like traveling into the future.
Yeah, or the past, depends on where you are.
Yeah, exactly. But I've only seen the future part.
If we go to the countryside, it might be like
Yeah.
But anyway, we have good messages for you. There's not so much wait for the new album of SCAR Symmetry, like this year, next year.
Yeah, this year.
This year. Oh,
Yeah.
so
Depends on like record company politics and their schedule and everything, but
So record company, get your things together out there.
yeah, but
Still Nuclear Blast, right?
yeah. Well, first I have to finish the album, so
Yeah.
it's mostly on me.
Yeah. We are looking out for it, and I say thank you. I'll leave you to your show, which is coming on later in the night, and we have some beers and enjoy the time on the boat.
Yeah, thanks,
and
man.
still in Stockholm. Yeah.
Cheers.